the whole parsha with Sur and Kozmi Basur with Zimri ben Sula and Pinchas, I want to give our light a depthness what was going on here. Kozmi Basur was the granddaughter of Yisro. Moshe Rabbeinu, Yisro had 7 daughters. And being that he had 7 daughters, the first daughter, Tzipporah, Moshe Rabbeinu took. The second daughter, Tzur took it. So Kol Zman Yisro was living, Tzur did not have any power whatsoever because the Nasi from Midian was Yisro. But the minute that Yisro passed away, so Tzur took the job and the authority and the displacement of what Yisro had when he was living. And he gave himself a name, Tzur, because just like it's written, Tzur Yilot Choteshi, Vatishkach Keimel Cheileleko, Tzur Yisrael. So Tzur is God. And being that Moshe Rabbeinu in those times went up to heaven and came back, the mediocre brain held that Moshe Rabbeinu is God. They didn't have the formation and the intellectuality to have the deepness that he represents God, that he's not God. Like the Chachamim gave that in that Jews should not be involved with the belief like Jesus. They said when you have the Kriyas HaTorah by Hagba, you say V'ata Yisrael v'zois HaTorah asher som Moshe livnei Yisrael. That's written in the Torah. V'zois HaTorah asher som Moshe livnei Yisrael. The Chachamim made it on. Api Hashem ayad Moshe. So what do you mean Api Hashem ayad Moshe? That you shouldn't think that he's the ultimate. The whole representation for Moshe was Api Hashem. Only because of the pachat from Jesus that people believe that he's the Son of God. Now that being it become dilapidated, the people lost their interest, and 20,000 churches throughout the United States closed because it doesn't have any congregants. So the people don't believe in the Son of God. I don't know, you have to say, Api Hashem b'yad Moshe, because it's enough. We say, V'zois HaTorah asher som Moshe l'bnei Yisrael. But Tzur is God's name. And the reason that he took the name Tzur, because Moshe Rabbeinu was in heaven 40 days and 40 nights, and he didn't eat, and he didn't sleep, and he didn't have anything to show that he's an animal. So and he came down from heaven, and people mistook that, and they thought that he's God. So he, being that the jealousy of Tzur for his brother-in-law, gave him a name Tzur. And in being that Tzur was the Nasi from Midian, and Bilam was in Midian, Memele that he was in Midian, and Moshe Rabbeinu was in Midian. So that's what the Torah says, Loikom oid never be Yisrael k'Moshe. Loikom oid never be Yisrael k'Moshe is only be Yisrael the Loikom. Aval the Umas Oilam kom, that if Moshe would not have been a Midian, Bilam would never become a Navi to the Umas Oilam. Because both of them was a Midian, and it relinquished through Ashoke, and through Ashoke, the wisdom of the negative of Moshe Rabbeinu went over to Bilam. And being that the Moav wanted that Bilam should curse Klal Yisrael, he couldn't go over to Bilam and Midian, only with the permission of Tzur. And being that he got the permission of Tzur, and they both three people collaborated, and Bilam and Tzur and Moav, they came to the decision that Tzur should send his daughter and he should do an Avera with Moshe Rabbeinu. Therefore he said, Al Tishma Ela Shegol Godel Shebem. Who is the Godel Shebem? Moshe Rabbeinu. And being that Tzur came to Moshe, and he was already Perish B'Noisha, and being that was already Perish B'Noisha, it had no effect on Moshe Rabbeinu because she was a very beautiful woman. So Zimran ben Sula says to Kozvi, who Shlishi Lebeten? And I am Sheni Lebeten, so I'm more important. I Toisres in Gittin Daf Nun Hey says that Egla told her that Shlishi Lebeten is better than Sheni Lebeten. So what? So Zimran Sula said a lie because Shlishi Lebeten is better than Sheni Lebeten. It could be possible that he meant not that I'm better in later. I was the second born to Yaakov Avinu, so I'm more important. I'm more important than Levi, Sheni Lebeten. So Mele, he was the cause with Bilam and Tzur and Melech Moav that they should start the Avera from Yivayochel Lizman says B'nai Moav, and with the culmination of Kozvi Tzur, he should bring down Klal Yisrael. But things happened with Pinchas, and Pinchas did Kanoim Poigan boy, and he went over to Moshe Rabbeinu, and he asked him the halacha, and he had a ulterior motive that he couldn't answer because it was his niece. And it's halacha ve'im moiren came. So Pinchas went from himself, and he took the Yad Hashem on the Kanois, and he killed Zimran ben Sula and Kozvi Basur. But this whole intrigue was made from his brother Tzur, and the whole thing that came out was only that because Moshe Rabbeinu was in Midian, and all this nevuah could have gone over to Bilam, and Bilam eventually got killed.